despite the fact that they are a very, very strong team, ability-wise. Perp down here running up the sides of the mountain, and looks like he's actually going to get up the top unscathed. Or just about anyway. He still has 5 golden apples on him, which was something I did not realise. And if they can play this well, Bacon down to 64%. Okay, if the green team can play this hill right, this might not be quite as dead as I expected. The mole team are very strong, but at the same time, so are this green team of 3, and they've got some healing on them as well, mind you. This could be this might be a good fight. So I think I'm probably just going to watch and take this in. Although 3 of the moles around the side here look to have done the job of taking the hill and don't have quite such the vantage point that they had at the start. Who's this down the side here? Is this the other 2 moles? Yeah. Okay. So this is Evader and Evader and Kevin right here. Micros has just died. That was just. Yeah, he just fell off the side of the mountain. That was quite specialist. Okay, so that just leaves Perpdan and Walshy, and if there were ever a team of 2 you wanted in a game to just be a team of 2 left, it would probably be these 2 top players. 3/4 and full diamonds, about 3 golden apples worth of healing between them, and they are coming up behind the orange team here, who they may look as their opportunity to maybe get a few more kills before the mole team inevitably wins the game. But Exo and Lightning are 2 very good players, so they probably won't take that for granted. Some sort of trucing going on here, perhaps. Doesn't look like they particularly want to fight each other, those 2 teams of 2. As for Count Mavula and Lenboy124 slash ep timer, 3 minutes until the next episode. So I'll just go see, are we going into ep 8? I just want to know so I can sort of plan whether to carry this on or... I just want, yeah. No one's really fighting at the moment, so I just want to confirm this with Sonic real quick. Oh, okay, so I'm not actually gonna know. That's a bit awkward. Why is no one fighting? Come on, guys. Let's not. It's been a very good season. Let's not drag this out. Okay, Walshy gets a shot on Evader. The fight between the team of 2 green team and the team of 5 moles team has been restarted. The moles coming in full force here. Yeah, chasing down what is left of the green team. They've got a couple of shots away, but the green team are running away now. They don't look like they want to make a stand particularly. I don't know what they're looking to achieve. Turn and fight. Go on, Walshy. Walshy, shoot. Alright. I swear to God, if this like ruins the season because everyone's just running away and not fighting. Just fight. Sorry, this is the part of the season where I just get really agitated and just be like, okay, I think we know what's going to happen here, so no one else is fighting anyone. They're kind of just lurking miles away from 0-0. Are they still running? Okay, right, let's try and TP to someone else. Okay, Silhu has got a shot on Lightning Spark. Who's this fighting? Okay, so we've got the pink team of 3 here. In a fight against the moles and the orange team. So obviously the moles have got a huge advantage in this fight here, but interesting to see if these 2 teams sort of working together slightly can achieve much in terms of fighting. It's quite clear that they're not targeting each other, I say, as the orange team takes a couple of shots. Evader getting shots on Grant, taking him down as low as 67. I'm not sure how much the pink team is going to do here. Their healing is still fairly significant, but I think it's more just a numbers thing. You've got a 5v3 here, and I think everyone knows who the moles are now, and every team knows whether they have moles or not. So there's no longer going to be any mole plays that affect this season. This is a straight UHC now, and I think just in terms of numbers and healing and gear, it's hard to look past the mole team in terms of winning this game. But the other teams are doing well. I mean, taking out Darren was a pretty good play by Micrus, and that has at least taken it down from a 6 to a 5, making it slightly interesting. As you know, there are still some team of 3s left in the game, and a 3v5 isn't, you know, it's not huge. It's doable, as Choc takes a few hearts here. Where are red team going? I swear to God, they are just miles away. They do this. He definitely knew, just saying. Anyway, let's TP back to Silhu now and see what's going on. Are they running? Yeah, of course they're running. Why? What's the point? Okay, good, they are making a stand. Problem is they're running back 2-0-0, so you can't have a go at them. Walshy gets a shot on Evader as the green team look to do their bit to taking down this this huge moles team. A couple of shots there. Theb shoots himself, fantastic. Grant is taking about 20% there in just 2 hits. To Choc, sort of making back the hearts that he had on him a couple of minutes ago. Bacon is down to just 1 golden apple, so this large amount of healing that we saw from the moles, you know, not that long ago, doesn't seem like it exists anymore. So they're no longer at, like, you know, a huge advantage. Kevin's got 2, as does one of the others, and that seems to be the most healing anyone has in this game at this point. BS Brent has just logged on because, you know, why not? Good night, Brent. Exo Lightning, we gotta prioritise the most. Okay, Lenboy is finally involved in the fight. Him and Mav have showed up at 0-0 and are having a fight against the purple team of Lightning. Walshy getting shots on Exo, looks like they've also showed up. The moles aren't really anywhere to be seen at the moment, and these 3 teams fighting each other is probably exactly what the mole team wants, just to, you know, assure their victory. Kind of all running from each other right now without really any sort of plan as to what to do. Everyone's quite far away and not really taking any sort of significant damage. Red team are on the run again. Where are they going? Oh, okay. Mav can see the admin chat. That's peak. Oh well, they're running. They keep doing it. So hopefully that might stop them there. Okay, so we have the pink team v the red team here. Kevin's been hit into a pool of water, which I'm sure isn't quite what he was hoping for. But yeah, more running here from the red team. Moles are nowhere to be seen. Lemboy down to 42%. I can't see them actually having any healing left, although I haven't properly checked that fact. Nope. As expected, and Mav is actually even lower than Len is. More running from them. Still going. Walshy gets a shot on Kevin. The moles are back in action again. Where's this going on? Who are they fighting? They're fighting... Okay, they're still fighting the team of 2 of Perth and Walshy. Lemboy down to 34%, and this looks to be like it could be the end for Len and Mav, unless they keep running, which they are. Fantastic. Now 400 blocks away from 0-0. Hopefully they'll finish them off here so I can stop. Hang on. Okay, Vader gets a shot on Walshy. I just wanna... Grant is... Okay, so it looks like Lemboy's about to be finished off by that team there. But I'm not too concerned about that fight, honestly, because Len's is as good as out the game. I'd rather spectate the fight that matters, and that is basically whatever team the Mole team are involved in, because everyone knows that they are the main issue at the moment, alongside potentially Walshy and Perpdan. If they play their cards right. This team of 5 here, still with a bit of healing between them, although really not that much. The rest of the game don't seem to have clocked on to that fact yet. Where's Lemboy now? Okay, Lemboy's running back to 0-0. He's just prolonging his death even more. I mean, fair enough, but like, honestly, where's everyone else? Okay, I'm going to TP to Theb, because I reckon Theb's a good person to TP to. Moles are just sat here doing nothing. Meanwhile, Walshy and the green team have started fighting Kevin Piri and Exolock, and the pink team are also here now, and there's just a load of shit going on, and I'm struggling to follow this anymore, honestly. So, okay. Hold up, we need food, BRB. He can't be serious, right? What are they doing? It's meetup. I don't give a fuck. Alright, fine. If Sonic's just gonna let them get away with that. Okay, so it looks like okay, so the pink team are involved in a fight here. They've got Walshy and Perp all the way over to their left, and they're sort of completing the triangle of the fight, I believe, with the Moles as the other party currently involved in that fight. Len is finally dead, and then apart from that, who have you got left? Really, only Exo and Lightning as the only party who now aren't in this fight. It is pink v orange v green v the Moles, so it is a 2v2v2v5, although the healing of the Mole team is going to make this interesting, I think, depending on, you know, if they can get any of these guys really low. But if the other 3 teams of 2 decide they want to fight each other, that or sorry, team of 3 even, when you're talking about the pink team, because obviously Grant, Kevin and Sil are all still alive. So, you know, you can't really look past them. Is their healing still any good? One gap there, and one and a head there. Honestly, this is close. But them fighting Lightning and Exo is the last thing they need. Them taking out each other is not good if they want to be able to take out the Moles. And yes, the fact that pink team have kind of been caught in the middle of this fight is potentially going to fuck them over here. But Choc just took some damage to Sil, but Exo got a shot on Kevin to even that out. The Moles are still involved in the fight. Bacon is just trying to avoid the fighting at sort of all costs here. I've noticed throughout all the fights that the Moles have been involved in, he's stayed Pretty close to the back. Who's this shooting over here? Okay, this is green team. Obviously, they're the other people involved in this fight. Evader down to 65. I'm not sure if he has any healing left. He certainly doesn't, like, after this. Theb down to 75. This is going to be a very close finale, honestly. I want to check the healing of the green team, because I feel like that could be one of the biggest influences. Still 2-1 for them, and still ahead from them. This is going from looking like a certain win for the Moles team, but honestly, it might not be the case anymore. If the Mole team don't win this, then that's a pretty big fuck up on their part, because with the numbers they've got and the healing they had at the start of Meetup, there's really no excuse for them not to win. I know obviously the other teams have been sort of teaming against them, but honestly, you'd expect that in that situation. That's what happens in every game of UHC. It's just on this occasion, it seems like the other teams working together has actually paid off. The Mole team haven't managed to kill a single one of them in quite a long time, and you know that's not really helping their cause at all. And I think they should be worried, honestly, at this point. I think they're going to have to redeem themselves and sort of take this one home now. The Moles are now on the back foot. They've walled up now against team of 2s and team of 3s, and they're actually, you know, sort of the most reserved now and the least willing to fight. I think they've probably been stripped of their confidence, as strange as it sounds, and are more worried about losing than they are wanting to win. That's sort of the vibes they're giving off with their very reserved, sort of sitting back play style. And I think Woolsey and Perpdan, who are two very confident players, are probably going to take advantage of this here as they now look to attack. Chot gets a shot on Perpdan. Okay, I think they're going to set a border at 200 here. I think that's probably a smart move to do. Pink team, who are now like all full diamond pretty much, are finally getting involved. EXO's taken a hit for the first time in quite a while. That did 17%, which is fairly significant for anybody with any decent armor, which suggests that maybe EXO's got fairly protection dominated armor as opposed to Proj. So anyone who's going out the 200 range is in trouble pretty soon. That goes for EXO and Lightning at this current moment, but their positions are working for them. They've not been hit in a while, and they're actually the ones getting shots off now on the purple team. Purple team's healing, which gave them the advantage a couple of minutes ago, seems to have been pretty much all but depleted. Still has one golden apple left, and that's all that can be said for the entire team, actually. So this could be a fairly close fight. But if these two pretty much cancel each other out, that's still them relying on the green team of 2 to take out the whole of the Moles, plus whoever the survivor is from this fight. But Exolok here, he's just been shot a couple of times, and that has changed the dynamic of this fight completely, because he's down to 37 after just a couple of shots. And now, without any healing, Exo is in big shit. And with the border about to be set at 200 any second, if the players don't kill him, the border very much might. Oh, but Bacon is here now. The Moles have finally decided to show up, but Bacon looks like he's going to die. And there we go. Mole team are down to a team of 4. This is definitely going to change the game. How interesting is this? Bacon, one of the Moles, and the Moles are now down to a team of 4. And anything can happen in this game. There's barely any healing. There's no one left. I am very excited to see how this turns out. What seemed like an absolutely assured win for the Mole team is now anything but. Bacon, with a very poor judgment, thinking he could take out the gold team, and yeah, he's gone. I mean, Kevin is now dead by Evader, Evader being a Mole, so the Mole team still look like they're dominating, but with the orange team sort of still involved and the green team, I think this is going to be very close. Lightning now down to very low health. Start of episode 8, Christ.